good, YouTube and Instagram? Welcome to the next episode of Starting on Cinemas. That's Cinemas with an S. And today, I'll be giving you my review on why did I say yes? Like, why did I get married? Why did I get married to? You won't even give me your password. Why are you gonna marry me? You can't even give me your password. Because you don't need it. Anyway, I'm sorry about Angela. If you're new to this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on the section below, and most importantly, watch us and watch her. Keep an eye on this girl. And don't forget to follow if you happen to stumble on Instagram, and like and leave a comment on this page and share it on your story with your friends and family so that they can eventually come to the Bahamas with it next time. Let's move on. So Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married To sees the four married couples reunite on vacation for their annual reunion in the Bahamas in order to socialize and to spend time analyzing their marriages. But when one's ex-husband arrives and becomes determined to win her back, their intimate week is interrupted and cut short, and the others realize they are not immune to the challenges of love and fidelity. Now, for anybody who saw Why Did I Get Married and was shook by how precisely, well, the film's instant insight into marriage was, then get ready for Why Did I Get Married To. With this being the only true sequel in Tyler Perry's filmography, at least as far as I know, you would think that Why Did I Get Married To should have nothing else to offer after everything ended off so happily in it for everyone at the last one. But it is so common. It is common sense to know that sequels would never be crafted exactly like its predecessor. So in this case, they still go on vacation, but to the Bahamas. And the story comes with much more drama, but keeps the same level of funny. You know what I'm saying? In fact, the drama is so heavy that it feels so too tragic at times by Perry's standards. And it comes from one person we are sickened to see come back. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That one person who always... He's just a low down, dirty bastard, like for real. And a couple that you least expect to be the source of some of the tragic parts of the movie, like the so-called perfect couple. I believe while the first movie was trying to show the importance of stable marriages and how to handle things the right way, the sequel emphasizes all of the physical, mental, emotional, and financial scars that can take place in a relationship and the consequences that follow when there is even a pint of disconnection, distrust, unfaithfulness, a lack of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now that we know what the flaw was in each of these marriages and the subsequent story, I'm going to compare how it started versus how it's going. For Terry and Diane, it is kind of hard to say a lot about them, a lot of bad things about them, because there were so many problems on Diane's end for being so overworked. But now that they have made a complete 180 in their marriage, finally making time and embracing each other, even after they leave the Bahamas, they're doing a great job, really. Like, she's really wanted to have sex with him more often. For Marcus and Angela, everything's going good with me and Angela. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she likes to argue with me because later we have makeup sex. It's like the argument will lead to the makeup sex. I mean, she was asking me for her when she asked me for her password, my response was just laying her down and soothing her up. But see, we are the type of couple that you already know we will never leave our daily arguments, but we soon learn that the only benefit to this is the makeup sex later on. Like, the makeup sex later on. We are all aware of the sinister anti-marriage between Sheila and Mike, and we were wishing her a relief, and what a relief it was for her to find a more caring man like Officer Troy. She may feel slightly less pain this time around because she is in another marriage and Mike showed up, but it is much better than seeing her trying to hold all that pain in. The biggest one here is Patricia and Gavin, the so-called perfect couple, the one couple who seem like they got it all together, they seem like they got the answers to everything when really you don't have the answers to everything. Because we know they had little to no problems in the marriage until Mike, being the fool that he is, spilled the beans about how Gavin blames Pat Gavin, did you tell your wife about how you can't cry into my house, telling me how can she be so stupid to not strap your son into that car seat? And ironically, he gets blamed for what he blamed her for. Meaning he gets a car crash, he gets hit by a truck. I said that they reconciled and forgave each other, but they lost emotional connection afterwards with one another after that got brought up, and this is the pain that holds her back that started in the first movie. This sudden disconnection between them, though, causes Pat to file a divorce against Gavin. But the two have a bout concerning the divorce, and it drives Patricia mad, which leads us to some standout acting by Janet Jackson herself, who uses the grief from the death of Michael Jackson as fuel for her rage scenes. Everyone might be okay as fuel for her rage scenes, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay, Janet. You know, we all miss Michael. We still miss Michael. You know, we all could really use some King of Pop right now. Everyone might be doing okay in their respective relationships, but the tragic losses that Patricia experiences could help lead into Tyler Perry's potential third outing that he just recently posted on Instagram. He asked the fans this. He asked, should he do Why Did I Get Married again? Meaning that will be a third time, because the title, I thought it was referring to Sheila because she's the one that got married again. But really, the last person that we saw that looks like she was about to get married again was Patricia. And that was getting married to The Rock himself. The Rock himself. So we'll see if that happens. And I'm definitely, if that happens, if Why Did I Get Married happens, I'll be right there in that second row, in the third row in the theater, yo. Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 27% score. Why Did I Get Married 2 is just as gravitating of a marriage story to see unfold, albeit with an unbalanced and contrast usage of comedy and drama, with the crying outweighing the laughter. So I will give it 9.2 SOs out of 10. So far, Why Did I Get Married is my favorite Tyler Perry franchise, and I can tell y'all this in advantage. Madea, Big Happy Family is my favorite Madea movie of them all. You'll see why. You'll see why when I get there 2 weeks from now, or the next two reviews on this playlist from now. But other than that, I'll see you guys later on my next video. Peace out.